three, 13% from three for the entire game.
Delicious.
So as good and efficient as they were offensively, where they won the game, where they
got some hamburger, some gravy, and some mashed potatoes.
Was at the defensive end where they simply couldn't get in the lane.
There it goes. Gotta love it when your iPhone is full. Oh, okay, so now it wants to load. That's real nice. And I don't think it saved my percentages. I was gonna show you guys my percentages from 3, but I mean, I guess saying them is about as reliable as showing you them. So I remember what I wrote down. I went 9 out of 10 on my first, 10. Highest percentage I got was 13 out of 14, and then I ended 16 of 20, or 17 of 20, somewhere around there. So it's weird because I definitely don't shoot my threes that good whenever I'm practicing on my own, whenever I'm just shooting them. But whenever I track myself, that's whenever I really start shooting them good. I think I made 7 straight before I missed one on the 9 out of 10. So that'd be 9 out of 10, 13. So I made another 6 in a row after I missed on the 8th attempt. So I don't know. It's kind of weird because I don't shoot that good unless, and it's happened to me before, because before I moved the hoop, back in December, I was shooting 16 of 17. I think I finished 17 of 20 or something like that, or I know I didn't finish above 90%, but I was also tracking myself. So it's kind of weird how that works, how I only shoot threes real good whenever I'm tracking myself. So maybe I should do that more often. But I couldn't show you guys because I didn't have anywhere good to rest the camera. So I didn't, the truck was gone, so I didn't have the truck or anything to put it on. I could have put it on the hood of the green truck, but I don't know if it would have picked the video up good, and the ball sometimes hits the hood, and I don't really want the camera getting destroyed because that's about a 4-foot fall off the hood of that truck. So yeah. Anyways, I'll be sure to put it out tomorrow, and don't expect me to shoot that good. Today was kind of weird. I started off really bad, my shot was just off, and then probably about 30 minutes to an hour before I started, shooting those threes like that, I was getting warmed up, because I haven't been able to shoot without any interference or staying inside in 2 days, because okay, yesterday I took a break. I just didn't go outside yesterday because it was insanely windy, and then the day before that it was also kind of windy, but I wanted my form to still stay fresh, like I was saying in that video. So I went outside today, pretty much shot free for the first time in 2 days. So obviously the form was off a little bit, but it came back. And I think my 3-point shooting might have come back too, because ever since going that 16 of 17 in December, I don't remember shooting pretty high on threes after that. Maybe once, and it was a week ago. So hopefully this is a good trend coming back. It was whenever I changed my form, because I used to, whenever I released the ball, I would go like that and move my offhand a lot, and that caused me to brick a lot of shots, I've noticed. So I just move it a little bit, or keep it up, I guess. But that used to really help me moving it a lot, and I don't know why it doesn't now. Because I started doing that back in January, and I was just hitting shots a lot and getting them lined up real good, and now it just, I don't know, maybe it's just because my legs got stronger, I don't know, because whenever I shoot, it is way easier now to, toss up a three. It's really easy now to me. I don't have to put much force, I feel like, into it anymore. Maybe that's my finger release, because I've changed my finger release too. I release off 2 fingers instead of 1 now, which is what I used to do a lot, which I could see that. And I guess it's more accurate too, to release off 2 fingers. Even though people could argue that, Kobe and Jordan didn't do that, but Kobe and Jordan weren't the best shooters of their eras. They were just the best players. So, yeah, that's it. Got me some Ritz crackers. Just gonna have some like salami or something to put on it, but someone ate all of it, so I can't do that. And I need to clean up my room just a little bit. All kinds of stuff in there. My room's been getting to be real messy, but I'm not really sure how I'm gonna plan out tomorrow. Seems like all these vlogs are becoming is, what am I gonna do tomorrow? So, tomorrow, I don't know how I'm gonna plan out the, like whenever I'm shooting stuff like that, in school, because I've fallen way behind on my schoolwork. Like, it is awful. So I need to do that, because I don't want to blame my sister or anything, but ever since she came up, my schoolwork was falling off because we were always doing things, and then I was on a good roll. I was doing my work a lot, keeping up with it at least a day in advance, and or at the most like a day or 2 in advance. So I was doing good, and then kind of just. And that's been the theme for my virtual high school experience. I've always been on top of it, and then one thing throws me off, which what threw me off last semester was going on vacation, which is weird because that's what virtual high school is for, so you can stay on your work while you're on vacation, but it's a lot harder than it sounds because you're always with people, and it's still school, so it still takes if you don't want to speed through it, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, because sometimes I want to, learn stuff and do good on my quizzes. And yeah, I could Google stuff, I guess, because it's there. That there's no way of them tracking you. So I could do that on vacation, and it'd probably take me like an hour to do all my work in all 6 classes, or like an hour and a half. But usually it'd take like 3 hours, or 2 or 3 hours, I don't know, depending on how much work I had. But it still is school, so doing that and vacation is kind of hard because you're always doing stuff, always got to be doing stuff, and yeah, that's how it goes. So I think September-ish is whenever I started falling off. It's hard to balance it, and it really sounds like it shouldn't, because I only have work due like once a week in every single class, with like a couple little assignments thrown in. It shouldn't be that hard, but I don't know. I suck at high school. You guys know this. So, yeah. But I was off to a really good start this quarter too. Like, probably 3 weeks before quarter ended, I think I had like a 3.5. And then quarter grades are coming out, and my GPA is looking awful. Thankfully, quarter grades don't really mean much, but basically what I'm saying is I gotta get on it. I have weeks of assignments to do. How long have these vlogs been back? Probably a week or 2 added on to that. And that's so probably about 3 or 4 weeks worth of work. So if the vlogs aren't up to like 12 minutes of me rambling, then that's why. So yeah. But expect some shooting tomorrow, maybe some longboarding, because I felt like it today, but it did start getting windy a little bit, and then whatever else. Yesterday's video, See, look. Uploaded the 27th, and I bet none of you saw it on the 27th. That's because I uploaded it around 4, made it private. I probably should have made it scheduled in case I didn't find a title by then. Yes, the title had me uploading it or publishing it at 2 a.m. So, sorry about it. And I still suck at titles. Like, finding these titles off of these talk vlogs, it's so hard, especially when you're 1100 days in. Like, it's, I don't know how I do it, because I don't. I just barely get by on it, but whatever, what can I say?